I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Listen, it's not content creation if you don't fuck up audio. If you don't fuck up something. This is a video I made for myself 11 years ago. Okay, I was supposed to react to it a year after making it. I never did. I already reacted to this video. The video was 20-minute long. OBS did not capture the audio properly. So I'm reacting to it again to try to give you guys the same experience that I had at the time. Unfortunately, I can't give you an authentic reaction, but I'm still going to try my best to give you guys the same feelings that I had when I first watched it. I watched it and it's a beautiful video, as beautiful as I loved it, but I just can't give you guys the same reaction I would have gotten it had I went into it blindly. So we're gonna go ahead and watch it. Hopefully, I can salvage something from the video, but I want you guys to know that this is great.
Illy Gaming here. Well, you. So it has been about 7 months, or a year and 7 months for you. It has been 7 months and a year for you since this video it's been a year since this video uploaded.
11 years.
So I told you to check out this video. That Facebook should have notified you that you have memories to look back on today,
Did not.
and that would be this video. So I want to tell you, I want to actually ask you some things. I want you to answer them in a video that you will make 1 year's time to this if you don't die. I mean, I don't know what can happen.
Listen, I'm gonna address this like I did in the first portion of the video. Man, listen, I lived in a rough, not the roughest area, but like I lived in a city and a town where that can be snatched away from you so fast. And my fiance can attest to this that my biggest fear is dying suddenly, honestly. And it's been something that stuck with me for a while, just because nothing's guaranteed. I've had classmates that, gotten killed. And I've thought the same thing might eventually happen to me. Because you never know, unfortunately. And that's just the sad part of reality of it. I'm not in the roughest of neighborhoods. I'm not in the projects, the boondocks, but I come from a place where, that shit can just happen at any moment. So
In a year, stuff can go down, shit can go down. I mean, lots of attention. But while you're watching this, I wanted to ask you a couple questions. What is the hit song of that of not of today, but of your time? What is the hit song of your time?
at first I didn't know what the hell he was talking about, but he's talking about the whipping nene at his time. During this time, honestly, the best thing they got going on is my ghetto lover. She smell like cocoa butter. Listen, man, that shit has been on TikTok, and TikTok was not existing back then, or did not exist back then. So like, music changes so fast nowadays. Like, you got that ghetto lover song. You got rodeo from Lil Nas X 1 week, and then now JJK. I'm gonna say side technique. Shit like that from. But like, shit changes so fast now. But yeah,
Like it's like it has like is the whip and the name still in there? I
they
don't know that like
simultaneously whipped and
is
they.
that should be considered a dead song like Short by Shorty or something like that.
Oh
But
yeah,
you should
Super Shorty lives in my head rent free. I before Not even during that time. It lives in my head rent free right now. I think about OJ the Juice Man, and I got Animal. Yeah, it's in my head rent free.
I wanted to ask you a couple other questions.
Mm-hmm.
All right, how are the guys?
How are the guys? Listen, so sorry if you guys got a watered down version of this. I have no fucking idea who the hell this guy hung out with. But like, this is pre Tommy's Lookout. Before I hung out with Keyshawn, Angelo, and Vaughn. You know, at this time, I only had like a small group of friends. Like, I was talking to Jordan at the time. No need to know who Jordan is. Just know I was talking to a guy named Jordan at the time. That's probably like one of the guys I was talking to most. But outside of that, it was just small. I knew Keyshawn, but we never really hung out because I didn't have a console back then. So the guys, I don't really know who guys they had. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really have a tight knit community. So,
And did you follow your dream? Because
all of my dreams, I have no idea what dreams he's talking about. I have no idea what he wanted to be, and I was specific on there, so I can still guess what I wanted to be. I know I wanted to be a programmer, game player, whatever, live streamer, or a YouTuber, but like a police officer. There's plenty of things I wanted to do, but I never did it. And that's just part of growing up. Honestly, you make so many goals, or you set so much stuff out there, and you have like a board full of ideas you want to do, and you toss the dart. You might hit that one time, but next time you toss the dart, you might hit something different. So I've changed what I wanted to do plenty of times, and I'm doing something now that I didn't think I wanted to do. It was never on my list.
You wanted to be a computer programmer,
Oh yeah, fuck that.
and we went through a hectic amount of computer classes to get there. And if you had quit, I mean, that's like a f you to me.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't care. Listen, I actually continued to do that shit for about till 12th grade. So I think at this time I was in 10th, so that's like 3 years. Nah, man, it took me another two to figure out that I don't like computer programming. Listen, I love the idea of computer programming. I just hate the idea, I thought it was just boring. It was pretty dull. But when I see stuff like Michael Reeves and all these programming stuff, like these programming videos, like people making, these cool inventions and these cool tech, I'm like, yeah, I wish I could do that. But honestly, I just don't see myself doing that task or that job anymore. And it took me a couple years to figure out that that's not something I actually want to do. So
Because if you were gonna quit, man, that shit, that's fucked up. That's very fucked up. I wasted about, I've done like I've been doing it since 7th grade, and I'm in 10th. There's 3 years of freaking computer work that's probably going down the drain, man. I mean, you're just gonna screw me over like that?
fuck you.
All right, whatever. Second, oh no, that's third. Third, well, how are the guys? Are you still friends with Keyshawn and them? And do you have that job that we always wanted?
Job I always wanted. I don't know what he's talking about. Like I said, I think I wanted to be like a YouTuber at the time, and I'm not a YouTuber. I mean, I do YouTube videos. So yes, I am technically a YouTuber, but I'm not a successful YouTuber. Um, but yeah, I still talk to Keyshawn all the time. We got a podcast actually called Comedy's Lookout. You guys can check that in the description below.
Well, do you have a job at all? That's what I wanted to ask you, because we've been complaining at the age of 14 that we want a job badly, and if you don't want a job, then you just remember how much you wanted a job.
And what I'm going on about this one, okay? I come from and not to knock my family if they ever see this. I come from a family that does not help you, okay? Um, they were not helpful, and not to knock what my family's done for me. At this point in this video, I'm living with my aunt, you know, so that's them, trying to look out for me. However, like no one's helping me, as in helping me go to job interviews, helping me look for jobs. Um, Everything was on my own shoulders. So when I'm saying, how much I wanted a job, when I was 16, I started working, man. And I was, I've been able to do so much for myself since working, since having a job, because I've always had that money attitude. I need money. I want to make sure I get myself out of this position because I was always in a position where I know how it felt to not have anything, and I want most definitely don't want to put myself back in a position like that. So I'm going to set myself up so that I can have everything I want, everything I need, and try my best to not put myself in a hole that I can't crawl myself out of. And just experiencing, the lack of help from my family, I said, if nobody else is going to do it, I have to do it. And if I don't do it, no one will. So it's a lot that goes on. You know, from where I was up, because at this point, like I said, I'm living with my aunt. A lot goes on in it that I had to motivate myself to kind of like get something done.
I would say that. All right. So another question would be, how is everybody, man?
You don't know who the fuck is everybody, you know what I'm saying? How about this? I have something new that I didn't say in the last video. I had a group of friends uh, that I made content with. I say friends lightly, but I had a group of friends that I had via Google Plus, and I don't talk to anybody anymore. I have a nice little group of four other people, but we could barely talk to each other. We've all grown up, so you lose contact with a lot of these people, especially when you're not seeing them every day. So it's kind of sad. I reminisce over those 2015 days all the time, just because it was a good time for content creation and just social life in general. Because I practically had to live online. I had nothing outside of content creation, honestly.
And if are you still doing? Are you keeping your channel active, or
Not at
are
all.
you gonna be like how I am this whole entire July, the month of July? Um, I uploaded a couple. I uploaded it. This is when I uploaded a bunch of videos. The month of July and August. Um, you probably have experienced Finance Freddy's, how it ended, or it probably never ended. I don't know.
This is Finance Freddy's. I bumped that music to this day. I listened to it this morning on my ride to my class. In terms of keeping my channel active, life actually gets more complicated as you grow up. Some people are able to make time for it. There's no excuse to kind of like, people work 9 to 5s and they still upload, they still stream, they still push out content until they make it. For me, I just was never able to find that kind of balance between social work and all this. People sacrifice one or the other to make it work. You look at people like Mr. Beast, who sacrificed his social to kind of like make that YouTube stuff work, who sacrificed the school stuff to make the YouTube shit work. And I just was never able to find that grind or find that workflow. So unfortunately, I haven't been able to keep up with my channel. Sometimes when I'm really deep engrossed in like my content, I make content. You know what I'm saying? Like at this time, I'm telling you, I'm making videos in July and August. This a month, 2 months straight. That's summer vacation. During summer vacation, I fucking pumped out videos. I had too much time, and I'm just like, if I'm not, I don't have anywhere to go. I had no friends. I had nowhere to. I had no place to go. No vehicle. Like I was in a neighborhood where like you barely go outside. I didn't know anybody. What else can I do? I just sat home and I made content all day long. I sat there and record videos. I sit outside and record a YouTube video and then I upload it. You know what I'm saying? I was just churning out videos, and now I just can't do that. I have too much responsibilities. It's not like I don't record videos. It's become a little bit harder for me to edit.
No, Scott's a crazy guy. Also, don't change my name, man. If I
I already
one
did.
year time, you might think about, hey, LD Gaming is a stupid channel name, and you want to change my name. Don't change my name.
I did change my name. And the reason for that is because I don't just game. I want to post videos like this. It's a vlog or would you rather, all shit like that. That's outside the scope of just gaming. And I didn't want to just be known as a gaming YouTuber. I don't, that's not me. I mean, at the time, maybe, but at the stands right now, I'm trying to branch outside of that because I'm a personality rather than just a gamer. You know what I'm saying? I want a community that likes me and not just because I played this game. You know what I'm saying? You only get one take so that cost stays in. With it also being said, uh, changing the name, I'm referring to ILD in general because a lot of people don't, say my name. They say my name wrong all the time. Lil D, ILD, you know what I'm saying? But this is a name that I've had for years, and I don't think I'm gonna ever change it.
We've been using this name since our 6th grade year. It's
Longer,
been our
actually.
name since the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
We were playing an MMO,
Guy
Guy
online.
Online, and
Mm-hmm.
you're the only one to use the name LD.
Mm-hmm.
And you named your channel LD Gaming because this is what you do. You game, you vlog, you tell everybody about how you feel. I mean, this is you. This is you. And I would like to say that LD1 or LD Gaming, people pronounce it super wrong all the time, and I mean it's pretty messed up to me, I guess. I mean, is my name that hard to pronounce? Like, I was on a live stream and he said my name was Aldi, like I'll be there, I'll be back. No, it was LD1. Is my name really that hard? But I mean, plenty of people pronounce incorrectly, but people pronounce my brother's name Ilmugi correctly all the time. But you know why this name has sentimental value to you because it's been with you all your life, and no matter what happens, you should never change that.
I have gone by other aliases before. I just want this out there. I've gone by other aliases before. I've actually had other YouTube channels, like Delmar Uchiha, which is my personal video channel. I got stuff like Frosty D, where I used to only put Pokemon channel. Um, and I even changed the name. I used the name LD1 because that's like my handle for majority of things. Like I lost that handle for some stuff, but that's majority what I use.
Okay? All right. Well, man, this is your outside life here. There's not a lot of stuff going down, but I hope you're a little bit bumper, and hope you join the wrestling team like how I wanted to do.
I did not. Listen, like I said, this came back to the family thing where my family doesn't really do too much for myself. I had to get a physical. Physical cost like $20. You know what I'm saying? No one would take me. You know what I'm saying? No one would put themselves, no one in my aunt. No one would get me there to get a physical so I could do wrestling, so I could do an extracurricular activity. And it just was so hard to get myself out there. So you know, it it, it it just goes back to this. It stems back to the I couldn't get any help.
I mean, that's all on me. But this is you should see this video while you're transactioning from 10th grade to 11th grade.
Nope. I actually stayed a 10th grader until my final year in high school. I failed English 2 3 times. I did English 2, 3, and 4 in 1 year on my senior quotation marks. So in 1 year I went from sophomore, junior to senior, just because you technically don't become a junior or a senior until you have the proper credits. So since I never passed English 2, I was a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. So, because I did all three in 1 year. So it was a task and a half, but I did it.
I am transferring from 9th grade to 10th grade, so I'll be a sophomore. You should be becoming a junior, and if not, because you're being dumb,
I was.
fail on purpose, or
I was.
being stupid. I guess you're a 10th grader still, so that's something.
At least I knew myself. I knew myself to see that I knew I was gonna fuck around eventually. I played Halo in a classroom, so I never really paid attention. And that resulted in me failing a bunch of times.
But that's it. Okay, dude. I'm going to leave off on the video because there's not much to tell you. But here's the catch about this video: you're not allowed to see it. You're going to see it once. You can see it one time before a year has passed. That's just to check out the comments because a bunch of people. I mean, I don't know if a bunch of people might comment, but people.
It's impossible because this video was privated actually. So comments, you can't see comments on a private video, as well as I never checked back in on it in a year because Facebook never mentioned it. I don't think I ever made a post to like remind myself about it. On top of that, this bad boy's just sat in the fucking archives on a shelf collecting dust. It was a miracle I saw it today. So I mean,
People might comment, "Why are you doing this?" This is something you shouldn't be posting on your channel. It's a gaming channel.
well, this for me. So
I just don't want to be rude to you guys, but I don't want to sound like a complete ass when I say this. I just wanted to. I'm posting this not for you guys. It's for me. It's for past. It's for future me.
Hello.
I don't. You guys. I don't know if you guys think like how I do, but I think that I'll explain my theory on how I think about time. Um, Time is a crazy thing, but future me. Listen, I want to tell you, man. I believe you might do some great things.
I did.
I don't know if you might do some stupid things.
I most definitely did.
You will do some great things.
I am.
Right now, this is your younger self. I hope you got taller too.
I am very tall.
We got the muscles we all want.
I got a little bit of something here and there.
And yeah. But I hope that you do see this video and that nothing else happens to it, like copyright or something, that the channel gets hacked or someone takes it all off. I don't know. But I want to tell you, man, it's been a great year, great time. I want to tell you, man, your younger self is having a great time right now. So that's the younger Ildi signing out, man. Bye.
Check it. Listen, y'all. Hey, free advertisement. Get out of here. Anyways, I'll leave it right there. Listen, I have done a lot with my time as a content creator, as a father. I am a father, as a fiance, whatever it may be. And I've done some very shitty things, some fucked up shit in general, as a friend, as a content creator, as a human. Like, generally, I fucked up a lot more, but I've also learned a lot from my fuck ups. And I've also not succeeded at doing things, that I've attempted, but then I've also ace things that I have never done before. The fact that I'm still trying to be a content creator, it shows that I still have that desire to put myself out there, and hopefully, I find my audience eventually. That someone that wants to watch my videos, someone that wants to enjoy my content, and eventually I'll get it. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'd still know that I have some form of archive of some form of I was there, I was here, I did this available at some point in time. So, other than that, I would love to stay and chat some more, but this has been the very best collab you could ever gotten between LD1 and LD1 Gaming. You can't beat it. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next one. LD out. Don't forget to check my podcast out in the shop inside the comments and description below. Commies Lookout, we upload 2 videos there, as well as 2 bonus videos, so you can watch that whenever you want. Other than that, I'll catch you guys. Peace. One take.